teams square off in a game that is often filled with hijinks and fun. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. Line getting set on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Lost a throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Fires to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Mustangs! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside for defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Shabera. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Spartans will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Hendricks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That's caught, it's Hendricks. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hendricks.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to throw, it's Shabera. Dumps it to the back. It's on target and complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. immediately, they're well short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They run the reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Kick is in the air. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Off the play fake on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Spartans. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Mustangs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw again. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down across the 35. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Mustangs have this offense rolling. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Looking for a man. It's Shabera. Got his man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Going to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Darnold. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Timeout call offense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Smarty. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And he made the extra point without problem. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his big tight end. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On the run, fires downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Duke's Mayo Bowl that would have social media buzzing for a variety of reasons. And through 2 quarters of football, that is the case. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, I'll just say it's great to have football back. Let's send it back to the guys at the Duke's Mayo kickoff game for the second half.
The Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have him back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Creates a little room.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll try the run. Able able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Shabera. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Castillo. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU!
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
To the air, it's Shabera. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're midfield. It's down at the 48. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Takes it from the gun on third down. The tight end finds a soft spot. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He now has 62 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to throw, it's Shabera. Gets it out fast. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Off the boot, looking for his man. He wants it all. He had it in the end zone, but just couldn't get a foot down to stay in bounds. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Castillo. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Going to the running game. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go right back to it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Shabera. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Punt is in the air. it down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're going back to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Shabera. Fires to the big fella. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Mustangs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. They punted away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Shabera. Hauls it in.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's gone. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Under fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. Oh, he makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. And that one ought to set us up for quite a finish. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. It'll be a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.